Okay, CREALITY. It is 3:43 p.m. 14th 2/14/25. This video is for CREALITY. As you can see, the motherboard is connected. From my point of view here, everything is disconnected as you said. First of all, I don't understand. I am doing the same procedure I was told when I initially started this ticket. I also went as far as documenting plugging each one of these cables back onto the board one by one as I turned off the unit, unplugged the unit, plugged a cable, turned on the unit, and the screen kept on frozen. I was then send a new board. I put that board, and then I was send a what I believe to be a breakout board for the hot end. I replaced that board. Did the same thing. Still a frozen screen. Then I was sent a second board, motherboard. This is it. This is the second motherboard. So I have the screen connected. I have the power connected. I disconnected the Bluetooth, everything else. Everything is disconnected here. And the part I don't understand is, can you please explain? Are you saying that after all the cables are disconnected, besides the power cable and the screen, that the screen is supposed to show the interface? Like I'm supposed to be able to see it's supposed to go past the CREALITY logo, and the interface is supposed to open up so that I can actually go into it. If that was the case, then I would assume that I can do a reset, I can do a root, I can root the unit, and I can reinstall and do whatever I can. But that's not the case. It's like right now, everything is disconnected. All cables are disconnected. And I'm going to go slowly just because you can see. I tagged all these in numbers from the bottom right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 10, 11, 12. And then power. And then 14 and 15. And then finally the antenna. I guess this is an antenna. And because I'm vision impaired, the tags help me identify the cables a little better than what it's the little tags on it, which I can't barely see. So that being said, everything is disconnected. Mind you, this is a brand new breakout board, and it's a brand new motherboard, and it's a brand new screen and cable to the screen. And this is what I have. The CREALITY logo still on. I'm going to turn it off. I'm not sure if I can see the cable power or whatever, but I'm not supposed to. Screen is off. Screen is back on. Now, before I continue on, I have to say this. I am running off of Ubuntu 24.04. Your instructions that you're giving me are for Windows to reflash this software, but you're not really. You said for me to I gotta switch this to, sorry. Okay, so you gave me instructions here, and it's the same instructions you gave me in the beginning of the journey when I initially started the ticket. But you're just bringing me back in a circle. I'm not sure if you're not even paying attention to whether you have sent me 2 motherboards and a breakout board and a brand new screen, and you have me in this vicious circle trying to troubleshoot the machine. At this point, it's like I don't understand. Is there a solution? I'm assuming the motherboards, when you send them new, they're already flashed. I'm assuming the breakout board is already flashed, and when you connect everything to the board, you turn on the computer, the printer, and it's supposed to open up the screen. I'm not a technician, and I appreciate all the information you gave me. When I bought this machine, it came with a 2-year warranty, and I love this machine, but it's like the communication lacks content in a sense. I send you an email, and then I get a response 5, 7, 10 days, and then I happen to get caught in the New Year's Chinese holiday, and then now is a spring holiday. I mean, how about us? How about us? We have a machine here that I do like, but it just is overwhelming, the process that we have to go through just to get a response from somebody, and there's no real communication, only directions to wikis and words on a piece of paper on a computer that there's no questions being asked. There's no concerns. It's just, I'm sorry to say, you're acting like robots. At this point, I went into the CREALITY Facebook group, and someone commented, maybe this makes sense, I don't know, that the power source, it's enough for the screen to turn on, but not enough to boot it or something of that fashion. And I'm told to do all these things that I'm not, I don't know how to do. Plus, I'm on a Linux operating system. At this point, I'm getting so frustrated, and this is not a reflection on you, but it's a reflection on CREALITY itself, and how frustrating it could be for us to even consider buying another machine from you guys if we have to go through this hoops and loop kind of scenario just to get a machine fixed. And the time in between emails gives me a good reason to believe that you guys are making up for time, allowing time to go by so that the warranty will be on. I'm pretty sure if I was paying, I would get like awesome service. But it's a warranty, so you guys minimize it. This is my assumption. I'm not saying that's true, but in reality, I just want some results. Excuse me. So, whether there is any truth to the fact that maybe it has to do with the power, and if that's not the case, at this point is almost getting to closer to the 3 months. That's not acceptable to get something apart or resolve. And right now I'm like, I have a machine that I bought. It's not that old, and I feel I'm being given the runaround. At this point, I would think that somebody will say, well, okay, let's, under the warranty, let's replace the machine. We can't keep on giving you, well, I guess you can, but it makes no sense to continue to give me parts and parts and parts without being able to solve the problem, when you can just really solve the issue by saying, okay, we're going to send you another machine. I mean, say something, tell me something. I'm even willing to, I don't know, buy another machine if I can get like a 50% discount. And maybe I can use this machine as parts. But there should be some kind of resolve. That being said, here I'm going back to the computer. I mean, to the printer. Here it is. Everything's unplugged. And for the record, do you have a way for me to be able to do anything in regards to my PC? I'm running a Linux operating system, and this is not your fault. I do have a vision impairment issue, but it doesn't prevent me from getting around and doing what I need to do. But it's harder. It's not your fault. So, that being said, here it is. Again, here's the screen. So, my question, first of all, would be, everything is unplugged on the board. Only power and screen connected. Am I supposed to be seeing on the screen the printer interface? Because you said continue to plug one cable at a time until the problem occurs. But there is no cables connected, and the problem is there. So I'm assuming you're saying this screen interface supposed to be showing until I continue to plug one by one the cables until the problem starts. Then we can come to a conclusion that one of the cables is doing it, but there is no cable connected and the screen is frozen on CREALITY. Can someone please correct this issue and tell me, sir, all plugs off, minus the power and the screen is supposed to show the interface. If that's the case, then it's not working the way it's supposed to. So I'm gonna stop this video because it's getting long enough, and I think I've had enough information to do a recap. I have been sent 2 motherboards, 1 breakout board, 1 screen, and cable for the screen. Everything has been unsuccessful. Plus, can I get a replacement machine? And that's not the issue. That if that can be done, or you're willing to, then can you provide me a machine with at least a 50% discount so I can move on and get my job done, I can get my printer back printing. To the next one.